The Pike County Fiscal Court reverses course on a controversial landfill proposal, and big changes could be coming to Medicaid after an overhaul bill clears committee. I'm Jerry Scott, and this is the Mountaintop Daily. The Pike County Fiscal Court did a 180 Tuesday night, voting to rescind its earlier approval of an agreement that could have led to a 1,500-acre landfill at Myra. That proposal launched a firestorm of criticism from the public after it was first approved in January. Nick was in the courtroom for last night's meeting and heard from the commissioners about why they changed their minds.
On Tuesday, February 24th, the Pike County Fiscal Court held another meeting regarding discussion of plans for a new landfill in Pike County. Once again, many Pike County residents showed up in opposition to the contract and were pleased when a motion was passed to rescind it. Mountaintop News got comments from Pike County commissioners on why they decided against it.
The decision that was actually made to call the meeting was, I really got into the contract, and I've done a lot of searching and digging into the contract, and I felt that it was unfair to the county and to the taxpayers of our county. And that's when I started seeing that, I said, we can't put our county in that kind of shape because, we're basing that this is going to be voted a yes 2 or 3 years from now after this company spends, maybe, $50-60 million. And if the fiscal court does not want to vote that route 3 years from now, then it will bankrupt our county.
Other commissioners that voted to rescind the contract call it a big win for the people of Pike County. They had expressed dissatisfaction with the contract once they had read it in full.
Well, I got to reading into the host agreement a little more in depth for the last 2 weeks. I kept finding stuff that I just didn't seem right. Like if the next court voted not to use this landfill, it was going to be a lot of fines, cost a lot of money to get out of if they voted not to use it. So come in here tonight hoping somebody would bring up to vote it down, to rescind our vote on approving it. And for the people, it is a big win. There's a lot of people didn't like it, in their areas and stuff. So, by everything compounded, I thought it was best that we done away with the agreement.
Well, what I think about is that if we're going to try to do away with this landfill, let's don't go way down the road with it. So these people spend a lot of money. I think we need to do it now before it comes to that point. I haven't been real happy with it from day one. I think it's the best thing for the county and the people here. I just totally disagree.
Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Nick Collum.
A major Medicaid overhaul bill has cleared its first legislative hurdle in Frankfort. Members of the House committee approved House Bill 2 by a 14-4 vote. The bill, sponsored by Ken Fleming, aims to transform Kentucky's Medicaid program by strengthening oversight, reducing fraud, and aligning the system with new federal requirements. Supporters say the proposal would improve health outcomes while ensuring taxpayer dollars are focused on the most vulnerable residents. The bill includes new accountability standards for managed care organizations, changes to eligibility reviews, transportation improvements for medical appointments, and the creation of a public health care transparency dashboard. The legislation would also implement federally required community engagement, often called work requirements, for certain able-bodied adults, while exempting groups such as children, pregnant women, caregivers, and people with serious health conditions. Opponents also pointed out that the bill would raise copays for specialty services such as dialysis, cardiology, and cancer treatment, as well as emergency room visits on people who can least afford to pay them. Healthcare providers, including Appalachian Regional Healthcare, voiced support for provisions aimed at improving access to care. House Bill 2 now moves to the full Kentucky House of Representatives for consideration. Coming up after the break, some Floyd County residents were learning how to make heart-healthy meals last night. We'll take you there when the Mountaintop Daily continues. But first, sports and weather.
How's it going, guys? Cody the Professor Davis here with your Mountaintop Sports Recap and You know what the drill is? Let's just jump into it. All right, first up, we've got 59th District Tournament action live tonight. Catch it on our Facebook app or cable TV channel, or even tune in to WDHR 93.1 FM. It's Pikeville and Shelby Valley girls action starting at 7. Another thing, if you missed it, go check out our Big Shot of the Week, and after you're done, submit at mountain-topsports.com by clicking on the Big Shot logo at the top of the page. We want to see your big shots. There's a $50 cash prize, some movie tickets, and a feature on our social media. We also want to remind you, this is very important, to check out our website. You can read the latest happenings in sports, like last night's district tournament action between Johnson Central and Paintsville. Go to mountaintop.news, click on that sports tab at the top of the page, and you can see all of the details there. That's going to do it for today's recap, everybody. I'm Cody the Professor Davis, and as always, thanks for watching.
When the government took Social Security away from honest Eastern Kentuckians, Attorney Ned Pillersdorf got the hearings declared unconstitutional. When the women guards were harassed at Little Sandy Jail, Ned fought back, securing a $1 million verdict at trial. And when the state tried to shut down Cordia School, Ned fought back and kept the school open. Attorney Ned Pillersdorf fights for the underdog, and he's ready to fight for you.
February, it's all about connection, and let's be honest, some connections just aren't it. And at Appalachian Wireless, real connection, well, it actually matters. Plus, right now, there are plenty of ways to save with great promotions and programs that help you get more for less. So why settle? Stop by an Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us at AppalachianWireless.com today and see what a real connection feels like. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Floyd County Cooperative Extension and ARH have been holding free monthly cooking classes focused on making foods both your belly and your heart can enjoy. In honor of American Heart Month, Lauren dropped in on last night's class to learn more about it.
Hey everyone, this is Lauren McCoy, Mountaintop News, here at Heart Healthy Cooking event in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. Let's take a quick look inside and hear from some folks about what this event means to them.
Heart Healthy Cooking is a partnership program with ARH and the County Extension Service. It also helps teach community members heart healthy cooking. Today we're doing bacon and tomato dip, talk about moderation and the cholesterol, the good cholesterol and the bad cholesterol.
So February is Heart Month, and we have a partnership with the Floyd County Extension Office where we do a heart healthy cooking class, and we always try to bring like an educational piece. We are also doing blood pressure checks tonight for the participants that come. We always try to bring cooking items for the participants to take home and use after they leave the cooking class. Each participant that comes, they get a $25 gift card to Food City.
We've been here before. There's some good knowledge that she provides. This little class, even though it's short, it's beneficial. You listen and put into practice, it is beneficial.
I'm getting sick of fast food.
Learn new, healthier ways of doing recipes.
Organizers say the program has been running for 2 years and typically draws around 20 participants per class. They encourage community members to pre-register for future events. Reporting in Prestonsburg, I'm Lauren McCoy, Mountaintop News.
That will do it for this edition of the Mountaintop Daily. Be sure to check us out at 6 p.m. every weekday on Mountaintop TV, the Mountaintop TV app, and the Mountaintop News Facebook page. With your Mountaintop Daily, I'm Jerry Scott for Mountaintop News.